Welcome back to PSM, Perfect Solution for Math. I am your tutor Suman PF. Before starting today's topic, I want to clarify some doubts which you have asked in my previous video in comment section and personally asked in social media. So that was AP means only addition and subtraction, or it will include multiplication also. That was a doubt asked by some person. So to clarify that, I need two examples. So here are the two examples. The first one is 2, 6, 10, 14, so on. And one more example I have taken 2, 6, 18 and 54. So in the first example and in the second example. So in the first example, clearly you can see the first term 2, second term is 6, next is 10 and 14. So when you will find the difference of it, we can see 6 minus 2, that is plus 4. 10 minus 6 is again plus 4. 14 minus 10 is again plus 4. So clearly here we can see the difference are plus 4 in all the cases. So directly we can say that this is the AP. Coming to the second part, second example, here we have first number is 2, second is 6, 18 and 54. Here if you will see the difference, 6 minus 2, that is 4, that is plus 4 only. But what about this? 18 minus 6, it is plus 12. Here only we can come to know it is not an AP. So here 54 minus 18, if you will do, how much you are going to get? That is plus 36. So here clearly we can see that here it is not the addition, that is the common difference are not same, that is different. So it is not an AP. So AP is only standing on the difference having the plus or addition or a subtraction, not anything else. But in this case, if you will see clearly, 2 and 6 we have 6 and 18 we have 18 and 54 we have. It is not same common difference we have, but we have, if you will multiply here 2 into 3, that is 6. 6 into 3 we will get 18. 18 into 3, that is 54. So here the difference is not same, but when you will do the multiplication, that was a question, when you will do the multiplication, whether if you have same multiplication for each term, then we will get the next term, so then it will be called as a AP? No, because it is a multiplication, but it is also having the some other name, that like this way multiplication term we will call as GP, geometric progression. So I think this will help you to clarify your doubt. So we will move on to the today's topic, that is arithmetic progression exercise 1.2 for the KSEEB and exercise 5.2 for the NCERT. So the first question, here you can see, fill in the blanks in the following table given that A is the first term, D is the common difference and AN the term of the AP. So here is the table given for you, that is first main, there are 5 questions. So here A, D, N and AN. Here A is the first term of the given AP, D is the difference, common difference, N is the number of term, AN is the nth term. In the first question we can see A is given, D is given, N is given, but they have not given that AN. Similarly in the second question they have given A, the first term, D, common difference is not given, but N is given and AN is given. In the third question the first term is not given, but they have given the difference, common difference is given, which term it is, the N value is given and nth term also given, the value of the nth term is also given, that is minus 5. In the fourth question, minus 18.9 is the A value, 2.5 is the common difference, N value is how to find what is the N value when the nth term is 3.6. So in the fifth question, A value is given, D value is given and N value also given, but you have to find the nth term. So this is the thing they have given. So now we will solve, take the first question, that is this one. A value is 7, D value is 3, N value is 8. We have to find the AN value. So in the first question, where they have given A value is 7, what is given? No? You have to write down first A is equals to 7. Next they have given D value, so D is equals to how much? 3. And next they have given N value for you, that is 8, but you have to find what? AN. So here this one thing you have to find, but one clarification I will do here. AN they have given, you know this N value, so you can write down that nothing but A 8, because N value is how much? 8. So A 8 you have to find. This is the thing. So according to the general form or a formula of AN, the nth term formula, you know that AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D, where An is the nth term, A is the first term, N is the number of term, which term you have to find, and D is the difference, that is common difference. So we have to find which term now, that is N is 8, that is A8 we have to find. So we will write down that A8 in this position, A8, that is equals to, what is the A value? What is the A value? A value is what? 7. So substitute that 7. Next we will write down plus, then we have N value. What is the N value? N value is nothing but 8. 8 minus 1, that one we will write as it is, but what is the D value? D value is nothing but given 3. So we will substitute that in a formula. So 7 plus 8 minus 1, 7 into 3. So here you can ask, we can add 7 plus 7 first, then we can multiply. But it is wrong, because we know that BODMAS rule. You know already that BODMAS rule. B is the bracket, O is the order we will call, or some of them we will call as a of, this into, then division we have, then we have multiplication, addition and subtraction. First we have to solve the bracket, then we have to go for the order, then we have to go for the division, then multiplication, then it will come addition, then it will come subtraction. So here multiplication we have to do first. So multiplication, so 7 plus 7 3s are 21, so it is 28 is our 8th term. So this is very easy, that is when this given thing, so AN value is nothing but here 28. Coming to the second question, here you can see that what they have given. A value is given, D value is not given, N value is given, and AN value is given. So we have to write down that given thing. So A is equals to minus 18, D is equals to not given, N is equals to 10, and AN value, that is nth term value, is 0, that we have to see. Then we know again the AN formula, that we have to write down AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. So nth term is AN, that is already given, so you can see over here nth term is given over here, so nth term is 0, so substitute that value in AN position. Next A value is also given, that is nothing but minus 18, so substitute that minus 18, plus N value is how much? N value over here they have given 10. Lastly minus 1 into D, whether they have given the D value. They have not given D value, so write down here D only, don't make any change. So now 0 value is 0 only, that will not change. Minus 18 we will write as it is, plus 10 minus 1, that is 9, that is D. 9 into D is 90. So now we have to keep unknown thing. Here unknown thing is which one? Unknown thing is nothing but, here our unknown thing is D, that we have to keep it on the one side, and rest everything we have to shift it to the other side. So here 18 is known thing, but D is unknown, but 9 is also known thing for us, so we have to substitute minus 18, then 9, but we have to keep D on the right hand side only. So first we will substitute this minus 18 on the other side. We will shift this first. So when we will shift that minus 18 on the other side, the minus will turn into plus, that is plus 18. So 90 will remain as it is. So I have already told you have to keep only d on this side, unknown thing. So d will keep it as it is. 18 will be here only. Here 9 we have to shift on other side. But what will happen? That time here minus it was minus 18. When we shifted that, that became plus. But here what you have in between 9 and d? That is nothing but into we have. When you shift into on the other side, it will divide. So here easy calculation now. 9 ones are 9, how much are 2s are. So what is the d value we got? So d value is nothing but 2. So we found d value as 2, that you can write down here. D is equals to 2. Coming to the third question, first main third question. Here again you can see a value is not given, d value is minus 3. So n value is 18, an value is minus 5. So what is given? That we have to write on first. So a value is not given, d value is minus 3, n value is 18 and an value is minus 5. That we have to substitute in the formula. What is the formula? Again, no need to tell, that you already know. That is an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Remember this formula, where an is the nth term, a is the first term, n is the number and d is the difference. So we will substitute now. So an value is already given, minus 5. Write down that minus 5. So a value is not given, so write down here a as it is. Plus, what is the n value? N value is 18. Substitute that n value is 18 minus 1 into d. D value is nothing but minus 3. So it is better to put one bracket for the minus 3 because it is a negative value. So otherwise it will get you will get confused. Afterwards you will minus that value. So here better is to put the bracket. So unknown thing for us, that is nothing but the a value. So that a value we have to keep it as it is. That minus 5 will write as it is. There will be no change for that. 18 minus 1, how much? 17 into minus 3, because here we have into. So a will keep it as it is. This minus 5 remains as it is. Now you have to see, into we have, that is multiplication. So when we have multiplication, this minus sign and this is positive. So minus into plus, what do we have? Plus into minus is nothing but minus. So here it will come minus. 17 3s are 51. So now a value we have to keep it here only. I have already told, unknown thing what we have, that we have to keep it on one side, and known thing what we have, that we have to shift on the other side. So here a is the unknown because it is a letter, and here we have minus 51 is a number, so we have to shift this 51 on the other side. So minus 5, write down as it is, no need to change its position. Minus 5 have to write down first. Then minus 51 we have, that minus 51 when you will shift that side it is negative, so it will become positive. So now we want to find the a value. What is the a value now? 51 is a positive and minus 5 is a negative. When we have one positive and one negative, we have to add that or subtract that. We have to see, check the biggest number, that is 51 is the biggest number, comparatively 5. So 51 having which sign? Plus, so it is a plus now. We have different sign over here, that is minus and here plus. So when we have different sign, then we have to minus the biggest number from the smallest number. 51 minus 5, how much? 46. So we got that a value, that a value is nothing but 46, positive 46. So here you can write down a value is 46. Coming to the first and fourth question, here you can see a value is already given. A value is minus 18.9. Here the fraction value you have to see here, it is a fraction value. D value is 2.5. N value now we have to find. So an value is already given 3.6. So how to solve this? First we have to write down the given thing. So a value is minus 18.9, d value is 2.5, n value is not given, but an value is given as 3.6. Now we have to write the formula. The formula of an AP, that is nth term, is nothing but an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So substitute the value in the formula. An value is 3.6. Directly we can write on 3.6. A value is given, that is minus 18.9. So when we have minus, it is better to put it in a bracket. Plus n value is not given. Now lastly they have given the d value. D value is nothing but 2.5. So this is the thing what they have given. Now how to find this? So it is not so simple now, because they have not given the n value, because multiplication bracket inside the bracket it is there. So there are two methods to solve that. 2.5, first thing is 2.5 how to multiply for this n, and 2.5 for this 1 also, that is minus 1 also. Or again we have one more simple method, that also we can go through it. So 3.6, what we have, write down 3.6 as it is. I have already told what is unknown for us, that we have to keep to one side, and which is known for us, that we have to shift to the other side. Here unknown is only n, so we can shift this value and this 2.5 on the other side. So first we will shift minus 18.5 on the other side, because here we have multiplication. Here the BODMAS rule what we have, that will play important role. When you are shifting, we have to go from the right to left, means first we have to shift the subtraction, addition, multiplication, division, order, and the bracket. So bracket what we have here, that will come lastly. First it will come subtraction. Any subtraction over here, subtraction is over here, but it is inside the bracket, so we can't shift that directly. So first we have to go for the addition. Okay, here we have that addition. So this one, this value minus 18.5, we can shift it first. Okay, now we will shift that minus 18.5 first. So what will happen? When you shift that minus 18.5 on the other side, it is a plus sign between. So that negative value what we have over here, that negative value will become positive. I have already told, when you shift any number, the sign will change. If it is addition, if it is a multiplication, it will become the division. So like that. So next what is left over here, 18.8 minus 18.9 I have shifted, so remaining is here n minus 1 and 2.5 as it is. For this 2.5, if you want to put the bracket, you can put. So now we can see these two things we can add. So what is 3.6 and 18.9? Here are some of you will do mistake while adding. So below the dot point, what we will call, there only one more dot we must keep, and next thing we have to add it. So 9 plus 6 is 15, dot is there but one carry is there. So 8, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 it is, carry 1 and 2, 22.5. So here you have to write 22.5. So you have to write down it correctly. Then here what you have, n minus 1 into 2.5, keep it as it is. Now unknown thing for us is again n only, so this 2.5 I can shift. So 22.5, here it will remain n minus 1. What will happen if I shift this 2.5 on the other side? Here in between what we have, whether we have plus, minus, into, or division, in between we have into. So when we shift, it will become division. So here we have 22.5 divided by 2.5, that is equals to n minus 1. So here some of you will find difficulty. So difficulty is nothing but, here we have point value, so while dividing it will get difficulty. But here one thing you can remember, after dot how many digit we have? 1. After dot how many digit we have? 1. So upside also we will multiply 10, then it will become 22.5 into 10 is 225 divided by 2.5 can be written as 25 because here you have multiplied 10 on the denominator also multiplied 10, so it became 225 divided by 25. Now it is easy calculation. If you can go for 25 ones if you know, otherwise you can go for the 5 ones. 5 5s are 5 4s are 20, 2 will remain, it became 25, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, 9s are, so that is nothing but n minus 1. So n minus 1 is nothing but 9. So but we need the n value. So again we have to keep that n as it is. 9 also we have to write as it is. This minus 1 what we have, that we have to shift. It is a negative over here. So when you shift it became plus. So here I will write on here. So n value what we got is nothing but 9 plus 1 how much? 10. So that is your answer. The n is equals to nothing but 10. So you can write on here n value is nothing but 10. In the first and fifth question, the last question, here we have a value as 3.5, d value as 0, n value is 105, an value we have to find. It is a easy one. So we will write on the a value first. A is equal to 3.5, d is equals to 0, n value is equals to 105, and an value that we have to find. So one thing again, it is similar to the first question what we have done previously. So n value is given 105, so which term we are finding now? That is a, in n position we can write 105, so we are finding a 105 value. It is nothing but a 105. If we found, that is your final answer. We will write the formula now. A n is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here an value is not given, but we have to find a 105 because n value is 105. A value is how much? A value is nothing but 3.5. So we will write down here 3.5 plus what is the n value? N value is 105. So 105 minus 1 into d value. What is the d value? D value is 0. So now we will calculate. So a 105 we have to find. 3.5 we will write as it is because it is addition. Now no need to shift on the other side because unknown thing is already in the left hand side only. So plus 105 minus 1 is nothing but 104 into 0. By BODMAS rule we have to multiply, then we have to add. So 3.5 we will keep it as it is, but we will multiply first. 104 into 0 how much? That is nothing but 0 only, because for 0 it will multiply how much value you want, but the final answer will remain how much? 0 only. When you will multiply any number with the 0, you are going to get 0 only. So final answer 3.5 plus 0 is nothing but 3.5 only. So 105 value is nothing but 3.5. So in this an value we can write down 3.5. So you came to know now d value became 0 means the an value will remain similar to the a. This is our final table. That is first question, the an value is 28. Second question, the d value, that is 2. Third question, a value is 46. Fourth question, n value is 10. And fifth question, the an value is 3.5. This is all about today's topic. Thank you for watching PSM, Perfect Solution for Math. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. See you in my next video.